GIS is a tool first. A tool that helps resource managers wisely make good decisions. Garissa University is the only public charter university in northern Kenya that represents 65% of this country. And this region is occupied by the major land use, the major livelihood is pastoralism. And pastoralists for the last 3-4 decades since we were a child up to now have been faced with a lot of calamities, climate change. The rainfall is no longer falling the way it is supposed to fall. The population has doubled, tripled. The population has greatly increased. The number of animals has also increased because of vaccinations and treatments that the government and the partner institutions are providing. All that means now that the pastures and the water resources have diminished over time. Not only has the resources diminished, but also the culture has diminished, has been waning down over the years. And therefore we really needed a tool that can help us make good management of the rangelands, not only for pasture and water, but also for biodiversity conservation, but also for soil and water conservation. We want this tool will really help us to decide what is good where. And it will really give us a lot of support towards that vision. We are using it to build the futures of the future resource managers. Garissa University has a population of now 5,300 students. We are now trying to incorporate GIS into almost all our programs so that they use it as a decision-making tool just on your fingertips, and you go where you want to go. So that's how important GIS is, not only for us, not only for the researchers and the trainers, but also for the communities. The communities are already rich with most of these resources in their head, and we download. So we combine science and then indigenous knowledge through GIS tools so that we make wise decisions in the sustainable management of natural resources.
Okay, the students of Garissa University have been using the facility that is Geospatial Innovation Centre, the GIC, for trainings and mostly on spatial analysis, the GIS, that is the Geographical Information System, and remote sensing. You've been using applications such as ArcGIS Pro, the QGIS, and Google Earth.
From the School of Pure and Applied Sciences, especially the Department of Computer Information Sciences, we need the spatial data or the spatial information that we can get or access through the Geospatial Innovation Hub of Garissa University to be able to get access maybe the urban planning, disaster management, and other skills like now the remote sensing.
Our students have taken it up. Currently, we have already Geospatial Club, not only registered with the university, but also GIS-related institutions. And these students are on their own training themselves at the Geospatial Innovation Centre. Geospatial Innovation was set up last year. The room was renovated by the university, and the equipment was provided by Masiko, and then the packages by ISRI, and then the training by also Locate IT. This team has now revolutionized the whole university by supporting us to have one of the state-of-the-art GIS centers in the region. And this means a lot to the whole region, not only in Kenya, not only in the drylands, but also in the Horn of Africa and beyond.
Since the training of last year, we formed a Geospatial Club. It was actually an idea from Florine Kaino. She was the one who motivated us forming a Geospatial Club, and she actually explained to us how the Geospatial Club should run. And the club was actually approved by Garissa University. It is functional from last year up to date. The club is actually registered to young Kenyan youth mappers, and we actually train a few students in the main training, and the few students train other students who do not get the opportunity to attend the main trainings.
I've been able to be in several trainings The first one is about the remote sensing, but my best is now the mapathons in OpenStreet and hot tasking manager. I joined the Geospatial Club like 2 months ago. It has been so instrumental because with the trainings that have been facilitated by MASICOPS, we have been able to get my best skill, that is mapathon. We map buildings, and it mostly helps in mapping maybe particulars of areas where there's disaster management. Like, for instance, for now in Garissa University, we are facing the flooding in some areas. So through mapathon, that is OpenStreet and Geosam, we can be able to map particular buildings and help, and they act as aids that can be used to get the particulars of where we need to start with the aids. Yeah.
Currently, as we are talking, we have trained over 150 teachers, lecturers, and students on how best to use GIS in form of remote sensing or GIS itself, so that they can make good maps, that will change their livelihood. So it is GIS for livelihood. So we are using now that to train our students. We are grateful to MASICO for supporting us not only establish the resource center, the innovation center, but also helping us develop 7 curriculums. 9 of them being short courses on different sectors, for rangeland management, for water, for education, for health, and all that. And then we also have GIS, geospatial training from certificate, diploma, bachelor, postgraduate diploma, master's, and PhD in geospatial sciences. At the lower level of especially bachelor, it is geospatial technology for natural resources management. When we talk of natural resources in the drylands, that's the rangelands. So we are grateful for that, and more are also coming, hopefully. There are a lot of challenges. We are dreaming big. MASICO dreamt with us big, and now we have the resource, but we don't have now the staff and all that. So we need to do as a university a lot to bring all the staffs that are required, so that this training can start as early as next year, so that we won't hit the road. No more degradation of resources. And this is the revolution that the GIS lab, the GIS center will bring to this region. And therefore, we commemorating the International GIS Week is so important for us as a university, so that we are also put on the map as a resource center for GIS in the whole world.
Being a geography student, actually the Geospatial Innovation Centre has changed our mode of study. We actually used to study the remote sensing and GIS as the theory part. It was not enjoyable. Currently, we are studying cartography, GIS, and remote sensing as a practical view. So it has made the classwork more interesting. Like right now, we are able to take coordinates using the GPS and collect coordinates from different sectors, unlike studying the theory part that you just know GPS are used to collect coordinates. So the practical part has really helped us as students, and it also has diversified our minds. Right now, for instance, I don't want to be a classroom teacher. You're looking at being an a spatial engineer. I've actually realized there are so many things I can do as a geographer outside teaching. I've actually known I can collect data and analyze data, and it can be used to make decisions in other sectors apart from teaching students what is geography and types of rocks. I can collect data on the types of rocks in a certain region and analyze them, and know the types of minerals in a certain region, analyze them, and give information to people apart from the basic information in the syllabus books.
So to the young people outside there, I can encourage them maybe to take or to be partakers of these geospatial skills, maybe the short courses, maybe even from short courses to the PhD levels. It helps in, and this one thing is very marketable for now in Kenya because we are in need of geospatial data, and the other thing, it helps in maybe keeping you busy from maybe certain things like from drugs. Maybe when you're doing the mapathons, you forget maybe, and that idleness, it is out of you.
After registering our club to young youth mappers, we realized there's another platform called the She Mappers. The She Mappers encourage more ladies to join our Geospatial Club and also made the ladies to gain curiosity of what is geospatial engineering. Unlike other people, they think that geospatial engineering is only for males. The trainings have enabled girls to learn that the geospatial engineering is not that difficult for them to analyze or do any analysis on those platforms, and they have really gained a lot of curiosity on them, and so most of them, they want to diversify into those courses. And any lady who is watching, I'd like to encourage you. You can join our Geospatial Club if you are at Garissa University, or you can attend any course, either a short course or a degree course of geospatial engineering.
Charting the way forward, the center has to be sustainable. Sustainability means we have to get a lot of resources from all over the world, not only from the government, but also other partners. And with the technical support of Mexico, we have developed a small proposal. And now we are implementing it with the University of Twente on curriculum development, especially for the rangeland management, especially for the courses that are not GIS compliant. We have already the new ones developed, but they are the old ones that were there. So we will try now to streamline GIS into these other courses, for example, Masters in Dryland Environment and Natural Resources Management. So that is already just kicking up now, and more are to come. And one day the dream that we have is a green rangeland with enough pasture, enough water, enough food and food security, water security, such that there is no conflict. All that will help us towards having communities, Kenyan communities coexisting, then coexisting also with the neighboring communities along the border with the other countries.
From the bottom of my heart, I'd like to thank Masicops for actually making sure that as students of Garissa University, we have enough resources to learn more on geospatial analysis. And as a club chair, I would like to say that the other club members have really enjoyed everything that Masicop has provided for us, the training and also the facilities.